So Podcast P, I want to pull this up before I say it. This season, 10 games played, 16 podcast episodes. Salary $49 million.
Come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
What it do, nephew? It's your Uncle Lou, and I'm coming at you with some brand new. Now, this one's coming from Hoop Reports. The dark truth, why the NBA is dying. Now, in my personal opinion, I got a lot of reasons why I know that it's dying. But we're going to check this video out, and then we're going to give our thoughts throughout and towards the end. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and your Uncle Lou. Make sure you share the video with somebody next to you. Make sure you hit that subscription bell with that notification muscle. And then, nephew, if you want me to react to something in particular, make sure you leave a comment down below, because you never know. Could put me on to something I ain't never seen before. Now, without further ado, on the way to 2K, it's your Uncle Lou.
For nearly 2 decades, I've been a passionate NBA superfan, following every season without fail.
All the way to the hoop, scoop to the hoop with a
Uncle
ball.
Lou.
Point 71 and 72.
Basketball is more than just a sport for me. It's a way of life.
Facts.
And honestly, I can't imagine a world without Steph Curry draining impossible threes, LeBron James crying to the refs, or watching freakishly athletic players defy gravity.
You know Ant-Man got the boy on yoinks.
Lately, however, there's been a lot of buzz about the NBA losing its grip in the world of entertainment.
LeBron is divisive. He makes the game unattractive.
NBA Finals numbers down massively.
Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, viewership is declining, fans are tuning out, and honestly, the numbers don't lie. Ratings have dropped a staggering 48% since 2012 and 28% just this year on ESPN alone. Meanwhile,
ESPN sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you. ESPN, y'all let go a lot of people that a lot of people watch the games for people to call these games. I could go into that just alone.
Sports leagues
like Mark Jackson, Van Gundy, the trio, y'all
are breaking records.
Yeah, Reddick, bro.
This is a troubling trend.
He wasn't trash, but...
And in today's video, I'll share my own perspective as a superfan, along with insights from experts and fans around the world to explore the big question: why is the NBA dying?
You know how much league pass costs?
League pass, and you don't even get all the games.
You don't even get the games in your own city.
You don't get the Laker game.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't care about the Lakers. Miami Heat household.
Technical foul, Luka.
He waved him off. Here's that way. And somebody else, or is it Udoka out?
That's a great opener. How soft the referees are and how terrible the referees are. Great.
Have you ever watched a game where an NBA player just gives another a simple glare and boom, they're slapped with a technical foul?
Yes.
Or how about a player clapping in frustration only to get hit with a tech?
Oh, yeah. He's really upset with himself.
That's crazy.
For technical.
It's crazy to think, but stuff like this is actually happening in the NBA right now.
Turnaround jumper, foul Morant. And John's got to watch his reaction. He already is sitting on one technical foul.
Like, they can't show like, that's why people love to get into the game. Like, when somebody I'm really getting mad about this, because I'm glad this is a video. When somebody dunk on somebody, like, I'm not saying you gotta punch somebody in the face or like pick them up and put your testicles and teabag them, you know? But like, you could, look, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, some Kevin Garnett shit. Like, y'all let this shit weak now. They can't do nothing. It's not fun to watch.
This is basketball, not WWE. But the NBA and its referees have gotten so soft that even the slightest hints of drama get shut down with a whistle.
That's crazy.
And honestly, this is just one of the reasons viewership is dropping.
He got
here's the
ejected.
thing. Drama sells.
Pretty play, a 9-1 run, Minnesota. Oh, come on, man.
He didn't even say anything.
Take
In
the
a
UFC,
playoff
for
game?
example. When Conor McGregor was in his prime and gearing up to fight Floyd Mayweather, the drama was off the charts.
Yes.
I mean, those press conferences alone were pulling in more views than some NBA Finals games. Don't believe me? Check this out. The Toronto press conference for Mayweather versus McGregor racked up 8.4 million views on YouTube alone.
Hold on, bullshit. I'm calling bull. You're telling me there's no way there's an NBA Finals game that did not pull more than at least 10 million people?
No. Now, compare that to the 2020 NBA Bubble Finals, which averaged just 7.4 million viewers.
Well, the bubble was tough.
That's the power of drama. And yet, the NBA wants no part of it.
Literally.
For example, Giannis got a technical here for simply looking at Al Horford after a dunk. Jason Tatum got hit with one here for just hanging on the rim after making a big play. And then here's Jokic, the league's best player, getting ejected over, well, basically nothing.
This will be a technical. Oh, they threw Jokic out of the game.
I get that the NBA wants to avoid another Malice in the Palace incident, but this complete lack of drama and technical fouls at every corner is turning fans away. Bulls fans booing the refs for ejecting Jokic shows how bad of a call it is.
That's crazy, bro.
My dad took my 9-year-old nephew to his first basketball game, and his favorite player got ejected early in the third for nothing. This is absolutely disgusting. And this one, which perfectly sums up the 2025 season. Refs got more highlights.
Yo, literally, we know these referees by name. And then they have the audacity after these games to come out with 2-minute reports talking about like calls that they missed and crap. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that's just one aspect to why I think the league is terrible. This is not even to go into, and I love basketball. I love the Miami Heat. I'm gonna get back to the video. But like Christmas jerseys. When was the last time you guys seen actual Christmas Day jerseys, right? Finals presentation. They don't care about it. The in-season tournament is a whole crock of shit. It pisses me off. Get rid of it. You guys are saying you want to be a part of the Euro League? Fuck the Euro League. You're the NBA. You're the NBA. You're the leader. Do what the fuck you're doing. Don't change that shit up. You're the NBA. Everybody goes to the NBA. Don't fucking be like everybody else. And don't let me get started with the fucking play-in tournament. If you're the fucking 10th seed, Saya fucking Nara. 9th seed, Saya fucking Nara. Like, honestly, I think it should go back to just 8. But hey, if you guys want to do a plan, I don't think fucking 11, 10, whatever. I think it should only be 9. 9 and 8 should duke it out. Leave it at that. Leave it at that one game. Because you guys are just milking it. It's a waste of fucking time. Got that off my chest. All right.
Than anybody that got drafted this year.
That's outrageous. What happened tonight, this is completely BS. This is shame.
Officials who are too quick to blow their whistle.
One of my favorite players in the league right now, Amen Thompson. Please come to the Heat. Amen, please.
Eject players or change the outcome of games
we need to get him.
Eliminating any possible drama are just one of the many reasons NBA viewership is in a free fall.
We've got breaking news. LeBron is a Laker.
Breaking news. Kevin Durant is headed to Phoenix.
Portland is sending Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis and Dame, that is a scary thought.
Piggybacking on my earlier point about the lack of drama, another reason NBA viewership is dropping is the complete lack of heated rivalry.
Oh, let me say this. Today is December 20th. I just want to say this just because I feel like I'm going to be the first one to break it. Miami Heat are going to acquire Zion Williamson. I feel like they're going to acquire Zion Williamson. December 20th, 2024, Miami Heat are going to trade for Zion Williamson.
The other thing is the rivalries with the NBA. I'm not going to hold you. I want that. I miss that. I liked it when people didn't like each other and was really trying to go at each other.
In the UFC, for example, we want to see John Jones fight Tom Aspinall, not watch them train together and be buddies.
It's crazy.
The reality is, NBA players switch teams faster than a game of hot potato these days. As a result, there aren't many rivalries anymore, and rivalries bring drama. And as I mentioned earlier, drama sells, which is another area the NBA is lacking right now.
Maybe that's just maybe that little toxic side of me, you feel me? I just like controversy.
Not just individual players, but like doesn't even feel like there's team rivalries anymore. Like a Lakers-Celtics game, it's like whatever now, you know?
Facts.
Kevin Durant, for example. He's one of the greatest players of the last decade, but how can home fans get emotionally invested when he leaves his team every couple of years? Then there's LeBron James. While many of the younger generation consider him the GOAT, he's notorious for jumping ship whenever the going gets tough. By constantly avoiding long-term battles, he's also avoided building the kind of rivalries that fans crave.
Yo, this editing is outrageous.
Now, according to what I heard recently, he's reportedly interested in teaming up with Golden State and joining arguably his biggest rival, Steph Curry.
I would
all
hate
because
to see
his
that.
Lakers experiment has turned into a complete disaster. Where's the loyalty? Where's the drama?
I honestly would hate to see LeBron play with Steph Curry. Like, I get it's cool, like the play styles is cool, but that's like, to be honest, that's not something I want to see, bro. Unless they getting fucking swept.
Like I said, whenever young players try to create rivalries, like Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham, the NBA is quick to blow the whistle and put out the fire immediately.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Now by Jalen Green!
Like,
As
let
one
them
fan put
play.
it, the fact they gave a tech for that summarizes everything wrong with today's soft NBA. God forbid somebody shows some emotion. So, the other day, I came home exhausted and just wanted to relax by watching my favorite team play basketball.
Don't worry, guys. You guys ain't gonna have to watch this ad. Oh no, it's not no ad.
I fire up my league pass and then, bam, I get hit with this.
Blackout.
Yeah, for some reason the NBA blocks out home games for everyone on their League Pass app,
So you can watch
making it
ESPN.
ridiculously hard for fans to watch their favorite team.
So you got to buy cable for your own teams, and then you got to buy League Pass to get the League Pass stuff. So what ends up happening is the distribution of games now. They're harder to find.
Look at this Reddit post from 2 years ago that really sums things up. I have TNT as well as League Pass, but it won't let me watch the Bucks-Warriors game on TNT due to a regional blackout. What the f am I supposed to do? Why the f does the NBA make it so hard to watch their product? To which someone replied, it's really funny to me. I live in Vegas, but I can't watch the Clippers or Kings. If I move to a different zip code 10 minutes east, I also cannot watch the Lakers on top of the Clippers and Kings. They just make up. The truth is, many NBA fans have a specific team they love to watch.
Miami Heat.
Usually, their home team. But the NBA makes it so frustrating to follow them. Oftentimes, you don't know if the game is going to play on League Pass, TNT, ESPN, or some other random channel. With all this hassle, it's so much easier to just tune into something else, especially in a world overflowing with entertainment options. This is yet another reason why NBA viewership keeps dropping.
You know what I mean? Words was thrown out there that shouldn't be thrown out there between, you know what I mean, two men. And so that kind of just drew the line for me. And I'm one of those, once you're on one side, bro, you stay in there.
Facts.
You might be wondering why I included that clip of Paul George on his podcast, where he shares why he's no longer a fan of Chris Paul, in a video titled, Why the NBA is Dying. Well, let me explain, or better yet, let this man explain.
So Podcast P, I wanted to pull this up before I say it. This season, 10 games played, 16 podcast episodes. Salary $49 million. Are you getting paid for the podcast or you getting paid to play? How you got more podcast episodes than games played, nigga?
Wow.
Story mode featuring Jamal Crawford, the Drew Holiday episode, season 3 premiere. Paul George has been dropping podcast after podcast on his Podcast P channel, and while they're great episodes, they highlight a trend among NBA players that they don't seem to care about the league anymore. To them, the NBA feels like a stepping stone or a paycheck. And you know what? The fans can feel that vibe.
I don't like the NBA.
Why not the NBA?
I don't give a
Anyway, when it comes to Paul George specifically, just listen to what this one Philly fan had to say.
I just slept until 5 p.m. And I woke up and looked at my phone, and I see a Paul George podcast featuring Reggie Jackson. The day after Paul George drops 2 points and leaves the game with another leg injury.
It wouldn't be fair to put all the blame on Paul George because this is a much bigger league-wide trend. Take Zion Williamson, for example. One of the most hyped prospects in recent NBA history. Instead of focusing on the game, he seems to care more about food than basketball.
Is it hard to diet at your age? Be honest.
Since it's you, I'll be real. There are times when I will say that, man, that shit hard. It's hard, man. Like 20, 22, got a lot of money. It feel like all the money in the world, man.
Then there's Ben Simmons, once hailed as the next LeBron James. He's earning tens of millions of dollars.
Bro, I've always been a big Ben Simmons fan. Literally, like, this season was the season I was like, dude, I can't. It's so hard for me too. And like, I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I do not know.
But still hasn't bothered to develop a jump shot. I mean, in this clip, he misses practically every mid-range jumper. And let's not forget the countless other players who just show up to play but don't seem to care whether they win or lose.
The NBA, you lose, you still getting money. And I know for sure, like, after you lose, you're like, damn, I lost. You be hurt. Look at your bank account, $35 million. College, you really lose, you're done.
That's it.
I know this doesn't apply to every player. Some genuinely care about winning, and that's the reason why fans love them. But the harsh truth...
Yo, and I'm going to be honest. I know y'all... And I want to share this too before we go further. I know I keep pausing it. It's 3 minutes left. I'm going to let it right out. But like, y'all be saying, this is why I love Nikola Jokic. Everybody tries to have this narrative, Jokic don't love basketball. Are you guys fucking stupid? Use your common sense. How can he... Bro, he's showing up to play 75 to 82 fucking games. Winning fucking basketball games. Carrying his team. He's playing in these games. He loves it more than your favorite fucking player, bro. Like, he loves it more than all these dudes. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. If you love something, you're going to be there for it, bro. I'm going to be honest. It's not even going to be hard for you to do it.
Truth is that the majority of players,
that's why he be busting
even
ass.
Some superstars,
Giannis,
don't seem to show that passion. And if they don't care, why should viewers bother tuning in?
In the words of the great Steph Curry, we can tell Donald Trump, night, night.
I'm not here to dive into politics, but another big reason the NBA is losing viewership is its polarizing stance on political issues.
Me and my friends call each other that all the time. I'm not his friend, though. I don't want to see that on the note. He's not my friend.
Again, I'm not picking sides or saying which side is better, but the reality is, when the NBA chooses one side of the political spectrum, they alienate the other side of their viewers.
If there's a poll I'd be interested in, is the following. What percentage of MLB players give to the left and the right? What percentage of NHL players give to the left and the right? NBA and NFL. Which one do you think is going to be majority of the money being given to the left?
NBA.
100%. And it won't even be close.
Damn, lost a fan. I remember why I don't watch the NBA anymore. And this is the main reason I don't watch the NBA anymore. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong for NBA players to speak out about the state of the country or share their opinions on who they prefer in the White House. But based on what I've seen, it's clearly bad for business. You don't lose all the viewers from the opposing political side, but you definitely lose a chunk of them. And when you combine that with the lack of drama, overly abusive referees, the difficulty of watching games, and players who don't seem to care about winning, you end up with the perfect storm for plummeting viewership. Oh, and I haven't even touched on the three-point shooting yet, which has made some games almost unbearable to watch.
Yes, I agree.
The three-point shot was revolutionary when Steph Curry came out of nowhere, hitting impossible shots from half court. It was exciting, it was fresh.
Yep.
But now, when the three-point shot has become a cold, calculated algorithm, like what the
Redundant.
Celtics are doing.
Oh my gosh, that's the best way. That's the best way to talk about 3 points in a game. Listen.
When
Algorithm.
the three-point shot has become a cold, calculated algorithm, like
hit that like button for the algorithm, man, Uncle Lou.
What the Celtics are doing right now, it loses its magic. Entertainment is just too easy to find these days. Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, TikTok, UFC, you name it. Sure, the NBA just signed a massive new deal and made more money than ever, but that doesn't change the fact that viewership is falling. If the league wants to bounce back and dominate the entertainment world again, they need to seriously rethink many aspects of their business. Not that I'll ever stop watching, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching.
As a
Not as
superfan,
much.
I can't get enough of the NBA. I mean, did you all catch the game where Jordan Poole took down Nikola Jokic in a showdown absolutely no one saw coming? On a night when Jokic dropped a career-high 56 points? Yeah, Jordan Poole straight up turned into Steph Curry that night and completely took over against the best player in the world. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, don't worry, because I've got the whole story for you right over here.
Oh, that's a nice little video. You turned that into that's dope. Man, that's a great video by Hoop Reports. Now, just a quick little end rant. I know I just couldn't hold my tongue, but like, bro, reasons why I think the NBA is falling off viewership as this game right here is ending, the Heat versus the Thunder. Like I said, I think the Heat are going to get Zion Williamson, and Tyler Hero should be an all-star this year. That's just my opinion. But listen, the political aspect, I think anybody should be able to speak their mind, but I think politics, and this is my deepest, truest opinions, I don't give a fuck. It's a fucking separation tool. I feel like if you're sitting here and you're watching this video and your nuts are so carried on to one side or the other, in my opinion, I just feel like you're being a crock of shit. Like, I feel like you genuinely don't care that much. And if you do care that much, it doesn't matter to the other person. You know what I'm saying? The hate, like, people just have too much hate. It's a separation tool. The people at the top that you're giving a fuck to pick sides on don't give a fuck about none of us. None of us. Okay? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. But that's not even to get fucking political. To keep it straight, NBA, the scheduling. Players not playing, right? You're hurt. I get that. You can't play. But it sucks if I'm turning into a game, or if I bought tickets to take my dad to a basketball game and fucking Joel Embiid is not playing. Like, I want to see Joel Embiid in person. You know what I'm saying? Or if I want to go watch Luka. Luka's my guy. The one time he comes to Miami a year and he's not playing or something like that, or, you know, players just sitting out and things of that nature. What else do I want to touch on? The threes, like he talked about. It's hard to watch a game when it's like, bro, I get threes over twos. Joe Mazzulla saying, fuck the Celtics. But Joe Mazzulla saying threes over twos. But, dude, there's games where it's like, bro, just play basketball, bro. Put the ball in the hole. Whoever can put the ball in the hole, is going to be the winner of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, too much of it is just, it's a whole crock of shit. And in the playoffs, oh my God, I could go into it for days. It's just so much shit I can get into. But I don't want to ramble on. The video's already this long, and I don't want to, I know. If you tapped in, though, make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and your Uncle Lou. Definitely going to try to cover more NBA content because the NBA, it is a little bit further through the season. It has really been harder to watch. So, but I always do keep up with my Miami Heat. And I want to know which is your favorite team. Let me know down below in the comments. All right, nephew, Nisi. If you tapping in, be easy. Peace.